today could be different. I've got a feeling some interesting things are going to come my way. So I'm off on the bus for a bimble. I like making films. I mean, freedom of expression is the most basic human right. So I'm enjoying myself today. There's the gardener, look. This field here was where the Bishop of Glasgow lived. It were a palace. And they've been digging the field up now for years. So that's where I live, up there. Just up there, look. I lit my whole house up in rainbow colours for a while, and it was really nice. All my neighbours said it was lovely, but it attracted the insects, man. Every insect come from the burn, man, and came into people's kitchens, man, so I had to turn the lights out. Here's my bus. Yeah, here's my bus anyway. So yeah, let's get on this one. You all right there, pal? Can I have return Melrose, please?
Yeah. Return now.
Yes, please. Thank you.
Yes, thank you. You do this one again.
Yeah.
The tickets on your app, on the boarding buses app on your phone, okay?
Lovely, great. Thank you very much, pal. Yeah, so yeah, man, a big day out today. Sure somebody will be watching my YouTube channel tonight. Yeah, lots of interesting things to say, but no one to comment. It's de facto, remember? Yeah, man, let's go. Thanks, pal. Cheers, thank you. Right. So, if you haven't guessed it, we're at Melrose, yeah? Let's have a look around this world of wonder. Oh look, photographer, look. Eye of my vision. Hello. Do you like YouTube, do you?
No.
No? I like YouTube. You won't believe it, it was bright and sunny when I came out this morning. Look at the state of the weather, man. Awful. Am I ever going to cross the road, man? So here's the Meerkat Cross, man. Oh look, got a museum there, man. Go and have a look at that, be interesting. Trimontium Museum. I don't like Romans much, do you? All roads lead to Rome, don't they? Let's go and have a look, man, be interesting. Hey up. Can I come in and look at the museum?
You can indeed.
Great, let's pay for them. £8, is it?
It is.
Should we make that 10 and I'll donate £2?
That would be lovely.
Yeah? Let's do it. Bingo. It's got to be worth a tenner, isn't it?
Right, this is how the fort site today would have looked in 2018 because it was a drought summer. You can see all the crop marks.
Right, yeah.
Foundations are. But this is how the fort here, so the Trimontium fort, would have looked in its absolute heyday.
Wow, that's like it looks like a concentration camp.
Well, and concentrating on the defence of the areas.
Oh, so they're barracks, really?
It's a barracks block, yeah.
Yeah.
Right, so, but when the Romans first arrived here,
Yeah.
now this is the year 79 AD, the then governor of Britannia, now Britannia refers to the conquered parts of the British Isles, so that would be all of England and all of Wales. By 72 AD, they'd conquered it all. The only bit that hadn't been conquered was what they called Caledonia.
Ah.
Right, so in 79 AD, said Governor Gnaeus Julia Agricola decided he'd go up to York, because that was the headquarters of the Roman army in the north, take 20,000 troops into Caledonia, pick a fight with the Celts, conquer it, and that would then become part of the conquered Roman Empire.
Right, so they'd plant the conquer trees and then you'd say you'd been conquered.
Well, maybe. I don't know whether they had conquered trees in those days. No, they would have done. You're right. Anyway, so he comes up here. There'd already been scouting this area, so they knew it would be an ideal place to build the first fort in Caledonia.
Yeah,
And it would have been a wooden one.
right.
So it would have been earthworks, wooden palisade on top, wooden buildings.
Wow, yeah.
Took him a year to get it sorted out, and in 80 AD, he then took his 20,000 troops up into what is still the Scottish borders. No Celts turn up. So, Lothians, no Celts turn up. Through Fife, through Perthshire, and eventually he takes his army up into North Aberdeenshire.
All right, yeah.
Now, in those days, all the Celtic tribes lived in small tribal groups and they were fighting amongst themselves.
Yeah,
By the time he got into North Aberdeenshire, they got themselves together and thought, right, we'll give these foreigners a bit of a doing,
yeah.
and then go back to fighting amongst ourselves.
Were they all wearing blue woad and that?
Well, I don't know, maybe. I mean, that's what they call the Picts, wasn't it? That's why the Romans called the Picts the painted people.
Yeah.
Anyway, they got absolutely hammered.
Did they? Got slaughtered?
Well, the Celts did, because they didn't realise that here you got a well-trained, well-disciplined killing machine,
With tactics and strategy,
which was the Roman army.
rather than rage.
Yeah, exactly. So after they got hammered, they dispersed back into their tribal areas again, but didn't give up the fight.
Right.
They continued with guerrilla warfare tactics.
They had the spirit.
Yeah.
Where Roman spirit was broken because they were regimented.
But the Romans absolutely hated it.
Yeah.
Anyway, this was 83 AD at a place called Mons Gropius in North Aberdeenshire.
Right.
They then came back and had already built a big fort in Perthshire, in Vitutil. And then they came back to the fort here, and they got a message from the emperor, come back to defend the Romanian border down by the Danube. So a lot of the troops went back there. So this small wooden fort, as it was survived. Now the next big thing in history would be 122 AD, Hadrian's Wall was built 60 miles to the south here. And in 140 AD, the Antonine Wall was built, stretching across from the Firth of Clyde to the Firth of Forth.
Yeah, there were two, weren't there? Two walls, yeah.
That was a turf wall, though. It was made out of turf rather than stone.
What, so it's an earthwork, like a landscape bund?
Well, no, but it's laid down. You know, you get a turf that big, say,
Yeah.
and you lay it down flat, another one beside it, another one beside it, and then you put another turf on top, but slightly
Right, got you.
like bricks.
Yeah.
So it was quite a substantial wall. Anyway, that was abandoned in 160 AD, and they all came back here. So when they came back here, whoever was in charge of the fort here decided, right, enough's enough, we'll get rid of the wooden fort, and on the same site we'll build this big stone-built fort. Now, right, like I say, now this is as it looks today.
Yeah.
So it's agricultural land.
Mm.
All the stones which were in these buildings here have all been pinched and upcycled elsewhere.
That's what happened to the castles in England, didn't it? They took the stones and made houses out of them.
Right. So these blocks here on the east side of the fort,
Yeah.
each one of them consists of 10 terraced houses.
Right.
Each terraced house consists of 2 or 3 horses,
Yeah.
2 or 3 troopers,
Right.
a dormitory, a hayloft,
Yeah.
and a living area.
So they lived with the horses then?
You did, looked after your own horses.
Right.
Up to about 1,000 of these troops, and the mercenaries, they get paid by the Roman army to fight for.
So they had mercenaries as well?
Yeah,
Right.
and they were called auxiliary troopers,
Right.
and they wore chainmail.
Yeah.
If you were born in, so that's them in that half, on the east side.
Yeah.
These barrack blocks here belong to the legionary troopers.
Yeah.
Now these were you had to be born in what is like modern day Italy today.
Yeah.
You join up when you become a legionary and you wear the segmented armour.
Oh, right, yeah,
So
yeah.
those are the two different types of troop. Basically,
Yeah,
you've got.
so you like had officers and troops, like sort of thing in the...
Yeah, but the cavalry guys
Officers
here
and
would have had
privates.
Roman officers in charge
Yeah,
of it.
right.
But the...
I know a lot of Roman soldiers worshipped Mithras, didn't they? Did they find any evidence of that there?
Of what?
Mithras.
What's that?
He was like a Roman
He was, but
archetype.
He was later.
Was he later, was he,
Yeah,
Mithras
I think,
cult? Right.
The Mithras cult was a bit later on.
Right.
Probably after
Was
the
this the
fall
guy
was
that wanted to
abandoned.
be emperor?
No, Mithras was
Slaughtered a
an
bull,
Eastern
didn't
god,
he?
There's certainly a Mithraic temple down on Hadrian's wall, the remains of it. So we know that. So they know that.
They did worship him, didn't they, in the
They
Roman
worshipped
army?
him,
Yeah.
It was a mystic cult of mysticism, but I think it was later than this fort.
Right, okay. So the fort predates the Mithras
Yeah,
thing.
my understanding is
Right.
that the cult of Mithras really got a grip on the Roman army later on in its history. Yeah,
Incredible.
yeah.
Incredible that they'd still be embracing paganism, you know, and stuff like that.
But there is a
Yeah.
Mithraic temple on Hadrian's Wall.
Right. Yeah, there's one in London at the Guildhall as well,
That's right,
in the
it is,
city.
yes, yeah.
It's incredible.
Yeah.
Absolutely incredible. So, yeah.
Right, okay. So, they then build this for 169 AD, it's completed. What you've got is been 3 excavations done on the site,
Yeah.
so you know exactly what's underneath the ground.
Right.
So, you've got remains of a bathhouse up on the west gate.
Was it you found tiles there, did you? Did they find tiles and stuff? Loads of
They
stuff,
made their
yeah.
own tiles and
Wow.
drainage pipes and everything.
What, in there? In that
Here,
fort?
in
Yeah.
this bit
Wow.
here, to the south, the
Amazing.
industrial annex.
So it's like a city in there?
Just like the city.
Yeah. You know, you think
There's a
like a
stone-
barracks
there's
just
stone
being
being
like
quarried.
weapons and soldiers and stuff, but this is actually a production line for things too.
Everything that the fort needed, or anything that
Yeah.
the surrounding Roman fortlets needed, was all made here. This area to the south.
And this is the Tweed, is it here?
That's the River Tweed, yeah.
Yeah.
So that goes down to Berwick. Well, what is Berwick now?
Right.
This area here to the east wall is a cavalry training ground.
Yeah.
This area here, where you've got the small houses and small houses here, are where you went and spent your cash.
Right. Yeah.
So you'd have gambling dens, because Romans were big gamblers.
Really?
Yeah, that's the Chinese.
I didn't know Romans were gamblers.
Takeaway cafes, drinking dens and brothels
Wow.
are all based here.
Brothels. Oh my word.
See, nothing changes.
Crazy.
And here you have houses or villas that belong to the merchants that actually came up with the Roman army, and they wanted to make a fast buck. So,
Is that a Colosseum there?
well, it is. It's an amphitheatre, a small amphitheatre.
Oh, where they'd have like acting and stuff.
Yeah, and executions and gladiatorial fights, but not to the death. You know, gladiatorial
yeah.
teams coming up.
We have open air Colosseums now, don't we? Invisible ones for people.
But that was always thought to be a clay pit
Yeah.
until the third and final excavation, which was done by Bradford University.
That's amazing. If you looked at that field, man, you'd never know, would you, that all that went on unless you got the drone up.
Because you can
'Cause
stand.
you can still see signs of the earthworks here, look.
Yeah. All right. You can stand here on. There's a site here, a platform for standing and looking at the
Yeah.
site, and it says, you know, here is the site of Trimontium, the Roman fort, and you're looking at it because it's all fields. You're saying, but yeah, but where is it?
Yeah.
But
Yeah, you can't see nothing there. We went to Leaderfoot and we went to that platform and I couldn't see nothing and I was so disappointed. Then I learnt about this museum and I thought, well, it'll all be there, won't it?
yeah.
So
well,
near.
While Bradford Uni were here,
Yeah.
one of the local amateur archaeologists kept on coming up and saying to them, you know, I don't think this is a clay pit, it's too symmetrical, it has to be something else.
Mm.
And yeah, it kept on bothering them until I think they thought, well, we'll get rid of him by promising we'll put a couple of trenches across just to prove that it was a clay pit.
Yeah.
So they put the trenches across, and then they came across the terrace seating arrangement, which was even around in big circles. So
Wow.
now it's an amphitheatre.
Yeah.
Then other Hydrians have come to say, yes, no, it was.
What's this place here?
Theatre. That's the bathhouse.
That's the bathhouse.
Yeah, nice.
Was that like a sauna?
Well, the smoke's coming out of the bathhouse
Yeah.
because you have a 24-hour furnace going on heating
Really?
water up.
What? So anyone can just go to it 24 hours a day and
Well,
have a
I don't
steam?
know whether anybody could just go to it.
Right. Oh, it'd be like offices and stuff.
Yeah, you've got about 3,000 people living and working on the fort site itself. The reason why it's placed outside the fort is because of this 24-hour furnace.
Got ya.
You don't want accidentally.
You don't want the smoke and everything, yeah, and because it's all wood, isn't it?
This is the reason why.
What's this outside then? Is this all the
Right,
people not to do with the barracks but work for it?
Yeah, so there'll be armourers, farriers, blacksmiths, cooks, all here. And for the same reason, you've got 24-hour furnaces going on there, that's why they're not in there. But they are protected by a small wall going round.
So these would be like local people assimilated into Roman life?
Yeah, or people that came up
Yeah,
to make a bit of money
right.
from whatever job they did.
Incredible. And this is the Eildons, isn't it, up here?
That's right. So that's North Eildon, the biggest one of the
Yeah.
three. And the fort's called Trimontium, based on the place of the three hills.
Yeah. Was this Trimontium connected to Old Melrose and the Abbey there and stuff, or is that a later date as well?
That's a later date as
Right,
well.
okay.
That's when Christianity came up.
Yeah.
So in 189 or thereabouts, the fort was abandoned. And I think the same reason is because the emperor wanted extra troops to defend the Germanic frontier and the Romanian frontier.
All right.
These got taken away and the fort was abandoned.
Yeah.
It was around about 189 AD.
Right.
But before they left, they buried a load of the gear in a series of pits,
All right.
of which 117 have been discovered so far.
That's what Lord Minto did with his house.
But there
Buried it.
must be other pits
Yeah.
in there waiting to be discovered.
Huh?
So, so that 189 AD, but in 208
Yeah.
AD, the then emperor at the time, Septimus Severus,
Yeah.
decided he would have one last go at conquering Caledonia.
Really? So he come back for another go?
He came back for another go, but this
Yeah.
time he brought an army of 40,000 troops up with him.
Oh my
This
word.
was a massive army. So
Slaughter.
they would camp here, move in, and take on the Celtic tribes again,
Yeah.
give them a good killing,
Right.
and then clear off.
What, he just like murdered and then went?
But when he got here,
Yeah.
the Celts not being stupid,
Ah.
there's absolutely no way we're going to stand up in front of 40,000 troops and give them a fight.
Yeah.
We'll just keep out of the way.
Yeah.
And that browned him off.
Mm.
So they did 2 years of ethnic cleansing.
Wow.
Men, women and children, if you get in the way,
Really?
Killed.
They just ethnic cleansed the whole
the
area?
whole area, yeah.
Oh my God.
They reckon it took 4 generations of reproduction to bring the numbers back up to what they were before the Romans arrived.
So the ethnic cleansed the area?
Yeah.
Wow.
And
That's so crazy. Is there evidence of it, archaeological evidence that the ethnic
Well,
cleansed?
They brought historians up with them to record
Yeah.
absolutely everything that went on.
Yeah, of
See,
course,
like,
right. So it was all written down anyway.
Yeah.
That was like the Germans when they cleansed the Jews. They written everything down, didn't they?
They did. I shouldn't have done that, should they?
Yeah.
Shouldn't bother writing it down. Anyway, that's what happened here. And after the 2 years of ethnic cleansing, in 210, Severus decides he'll go back to York, take his army back down to York, and he himself would then go back onto Rome.
Awful.
But
Yeah.
here's the happy ending.
What? What happens?
He catches a nasty disease, I think it's called the Antonine Plague.
Right.
In 211, before he went back to Rome, he died.
Oh, shame. Mass murderer dies.
Yeah. So that's it.
Wow. Incredible. Thank you very much for that. Lovely.
Take you to the museum.
Yeah,
Just
let's
show you
do
what
it.
you've got, then you can amble around with you.
Yeah. Fantastic. Thanks very much. Lovely.
Right, so this is,
Wow, look at this.
we got our lottery grant
Yeah.
about 4.5 years ago
Wow.
to totally refurbish the museum. And
This is
that enabled us to
amazing.
buy these expensive high security cabinets.
Oh, what, for the artefacts? Keep them safe, yeah.
So anything which is in a cabinet is a genuine artefact.
Wow. And anything that isn't is a reproduction?
Yeah, so like
Got
this chainmail here.
That's all reproduction, but isn't it great? Look at that.
Yeah.
Can I touch it?
Oh, yeah, touch it, yeah, and you can take photos.
Because some things you can't touch because the acid in your hands corrodes it, doesn't it? I know about that. That's amazing, isn't it? So that would have been made like that exactly?
Yeah, but this would have probably been worn on a parade rather than for battle.
Oh, so it'd be like ceremonial.
Yeah.
Who's this on here? Some pagan deity.
Oh no, this is Roman.
Right.
Roman,
that would be him then,
cavalry.
his face or something.
Roman cavalry saddle.
Saddle, yeah.
Production. You'll notice that there's no stirrups because they haven't been invented then.
Really? Didn't have stirrups
so
then? Wow.
Like a Roman trooper,
Yeah.
cavalry trooper, no stirrup.
Did they find any chariots in Melrose?
Well, probably not in Melrose.
Yeah.
But the Celts.
They were amazing.
The Celts used the chariots in battle, but the Romans regarded them as being a bit ancient,
Yeah.
so they didn't use it.
Well, Celts originally migrated from the Mediterranean anyway, didn't they? So they would have had all that influence anyway.
Right, so you needed a good pair of thighs and hold on to these horns.
Yeah.
And you were given a special sword. Now the cavalry swords are called spada or spather.
Yeah.
Long and thin, razor sharp.
Wow.
So the idea is if you're on the saddle,
Yeah.
you can whack somebody
Yeah.
without overstretching and falling off.
Yeah.
Whereas you're
So they were slicing weapons then?
yeah.
Because originally, like, swords were stabbing weapons, weren't they?
Yeah, they were like, and that's the normal legionary infantry sword, the gladius.
So all these are reproductions then as well. They look too good, don't they, to be dug up? Yeah. They're incredible though, wow.
Yeah, but these have been dug up.
Is that a horse's skull?
It's a horse's skull, yeah.
Wow. Fantastic.
Right, so all the Roman military stuff is on the right hand side.
Yeah.
All the Roman domestic stuff is on the left hand side.
Yeah.
So this cabinet and round there. You've got a virtual reality table there. Now what you do is you just press the start button and it'll come
and it guides you through. Yeah.
And you just press the various other buttons and it will tell you what.
Interactive thing, yeah.
You've got a Roman coin collection at the end of the table.
Yeah, see that, and there as well.
And that contains a gold coin.
Yeah.
They're extremely rare, but that was found on the fort site. The circular coin collection in the big cabinet was found by a metal detectorist in 2011.
Right.
Now we'd gone up to the hamlet of Sinton, which is just south of Selkirk, on the A7, off the A7. Asked one of the farmers if he could have a go with his metal detector.
Ah, yeah,
said,
got his permission,
Not a problem, lad.
Yeah.
What he does, beep, 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 digs down a clump of metal covered in blue-green crystals, so he didn't know what he'd got.
Blue-green crystal.
Well, that's because of the copper in the coin.
Right, all right. Yeah, it was the decay of the copper he'd found, yeah?
Yeah, well, the copper reacts with the nitrogen in the air to form copper nitrate,
Right.
which are blue-green crystals.
So that take blue, yeah.
So someone told him to get in touch with the museum at Edinburgh and they'd tell him exactly what he'd bought, he'd found. So they took them away and cleaned them up. Now, when you look at them, you'll notice that they're in absolute mint condition, which tells you they've not been in general circulation.
Right, okay.
They've come out of the bribe chest.
Really?
Bribe chest, into a leather pouch.
Yeah.
Taken to one of the local tribes. Now, that would be up at, they think, at Ashkirk.
Right.
Given to the chieftain.
And bribed him.
Please don't give us a hard time.
Yeah.
I'll take your coins, thank you very much. You're getting a hard time, but I'll take them anyway.
Yeah.
And he'd have known, because the silver, 60% silver, 4% copper, he just thought they're all silver. He'd know the value.
Yeah.
They don't use them, they barter for everything.
Right, okay.
So he takes the coins, buries them, and presents them to their favourite god. Please look after us for the coming year. Make sure we've got plenty of cars, plenty of lambs, crops grow nicely, no nasty diseases.
Wow.
And it's been in the ground for 1800 years till along came Jim Middleton with his metal detector.
Wow, that's such an amazing story.
Yeah. There you go.
So he dug up an offering to the gods. We're at the Trimontium Museum in Melrose, and we're going to have a look around. Clay oil lamps. I've seen stuff like this in India with ghee lamps, look exactly similar. But these are a bit more older. Horse skull here. Reconstruction of faces, look at him, looks like Mediterranean, doesn't he? Incredible how they make people. They reconstruct the faces so you can see them. Oh, what's this? A Legionnaire's marching pack. This looks like a crossbow. Oh my word, look at this. Look at that helmet. Lego man there, look. And these swords, wow. Shield. Leather, look. And this armour here looks like Chinese, man. Oriental. Stone pillar. Look at that. Wonder where that is. Roundhouse of South Scotland. Symbol of power. Armlet, look. Who knows what orders that gave? Ugh. Crazy, man, talking about ethnic cleansing, man. Nuts. Look at these coins. I was sitting down for tea when a metal detectorist arrived at the door with two small discs he couldn't identify. When I said they were Roman, then oh, here they are, look. Roman coins. Great how they presented them. Wow. Here we've got a book here, look. A Roman frontier post and its people. Spoons. Bronze, look. Rubislaw. That's near Hoyt, where Charlie works. Fantastic, man. Look at that. Got glass. Millstone. Here we are, look, we've got a film in here.
They're like time capsules, freeze frames.
Fortunately, we ain't got time to watch that today. We've got to go to other places, so yeah, this museum is fantastic, and the volunteers here are full of knowledge, so get yourself down to Melrose Trimontium Museum. Bloody awesome place. Wow, that was amazing, that were. Something else. I wasn't expecting that long talk at all. What a lovely gentleman, really informative. I know everything about the Trimontium now.